he was in good health, recently good health.
Well, yeah, he's such a great player, too. He's just one of the most prolific scorers in the history of college basketball. His records still stay in LSU. Pete Maravich died today, collapsing during a pickup basketball game, a half-court game in Pasadena, California, at the age of 40. This is the gym at the church where he was playing.
I walked up to him, and we were standing there talking, and I asked him how he was feeling, and he said he feels absolutely great. The last thing he said was, "I feel great."
Just last week, Maravich in North Carolina at a ceremony where they retired his high school number. Last week, he talked about his youth and his total dedication to the game of basketball.
I used to dribble in the movie theater. I used to go out during rainstorms and dribble in a muddied area when it was thundering and lightning and storming, because I felt like if I could dribble out in that type of environment, that easily I could go on a court and dribble around a man.
The 6'5" guard, a scoring machine at Louisiana State with his father, Press, was the coach. He broke all scoring records, had a 10-year pro career with the Hawks, Jazz, and finally ending here in Boston.
I'd say that Pete Maravich was the best player going full blast at the basket and being ambidextrous. You know, he had all kind of moves where if you made him go one way or the other, he could adapt to that.
I'd say this. He rates along with Bob Cousy as one of the great passers of all time. But I liked him as a person. I really, honestly, and truly liked him, and I admired him.
Pete Maravich recently moved to a small home in Louisiana and spent a lot of time with his sons. At one point, he was suicidal, but turned his life around.
My life has changed so dramatically that nothing, not 1,000 NBA championships, not 1,000 Hall of Fame rings, not $100 billion would I trade for my position where I am right now.
Well, at the Boston Garden,
And he was in heaven the next.
During his 3 years at LSU, Pistol Pete was known for his slick passing, his off-balance shots, and also his floppy gray socks, which he washed himself after every game because he was superstitious. He averaged 44 points a game. That was before the three-point rule came into effect. 28 times he scored 50 or more points in a game.
I would like to be remembered as a person that played the game with great intensity and love for the game, but also played it for one standpoint, to entertain the fans. That was the most important thing to me, was people coming up to me saying, "We've never seen a basketball game before, and we will never miss another one."
Pistol Pete leaves behind his wife, 2 young sons. He finished up his pro career with the Boston Celtics. Pete Maravich